Hello, hello. So today I wanted to just jump on and talk about something that's coming into my awareness because that's what I'm doing now, right? Like I'm just rolling with whatever pops into my mind. And if I'm honest, that's exactly what I've done all the time. Um, but somehow it feels different. But whatever, I digress. So the thing that's coming to my awareness at the moment is choosing doing creativity more for myself, and the fact that my brain has said this is brand new, like brand new information here. Like, what you want to do art and creativity? You want to be an artist? What? That's wild. I never even saw that coming. What is my brain on about? Like, what is my brain on about? What? Like, I don't do art always. Like, I haven't always been creative. Like, my business wasn't called Creative Rebel for years. Like, creativity hasn't spoken to me all my life in all forms. And one of the things I picked up a camera when I was, I don't know, 17 maybe, many, many moons ago. And I distinctly remember picking it up, taking a picture, and going, oh, that's how I get that hyper realistic looking creative image, because I loved editing. I loved messing with them and doing all of those sort of new exciting things that you find when you first discover something new, a creative outlet. um, and I remember thinking, oh my God, wow, because I'd always wanted to paint it and I'd never been able to paint or create hyper realistically. And I'd wanted to, and I still do. There is still definitely part of me that wishes that I could paint. I know, Dad, hi. So I've just got a reminder on the computer that it would have been my dad's birthday tomorrow. So, hello, Dad. I know, I haven't forgotten. I've been thinking about him, but it's popped up on the screen. Hold on. There you go. So, Dad's with me today, then, clearly. Um, where was I? So, yeah, I've always wanted to paint hyper realistic or be able to draw. You know, where you see those drawings where people draw people that look like people? Wow. I would love to be able to do that. And I've had some examples of having a go over the years. Last year, I think, or the year before, I was enjoying doing a little bit of practicing, and not bad, but it still isn't that, I don't know, disciplined level of daily grind and practice to get the skills to be that good. Um, and I guess that in itself, I'm literally having this revelation as I'm speaking, but that in itself is potentially why I've shamed myself for my doodles, for my little cartoony animationy style drawings, and I feel they're not good enough. I think, well, that's not it. It's not a high-end Botticelli. It's literally nothing. It's just a doodle. And I think that having felt that for so long, that now I'm showing up daily, sharing whatever doodles or drawings or creations want to come out. It's really confronting. Like, I can really feel it activating that shame part of me where I feel not good enough. The other day, when I was first started sharing on my Patreon, which is where I'm showing up with my daily drawings. And if I've got any creative vlogs or anything where I speak to that, I'm sharing that on there too. And I didn't realize, because I haven't really got used to the platform yet, I don't really know how it works, but I didn't realize that with every post, people got an email. I find emails totally overwhelming, like totally overwhelming. And when businesses, you sign up for something that you're interested in, and then you get these daily emails that you never look at, you never see, and they just get overwhelming, and they feel like more and more and more pressure, and your inbox gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I found myself thinking, oh my God, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be that to people. I don't want to be too much. I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to be a pain. I don't want to be clamoring every day going, hey, hey, look at me, look at me, look at my artwork, look at me. Have you seen my artwork? Did you like my artwork? It's really reminded me of maybe being, a child where they're holding it up and they're like, look at this, look at this. Do you like my drawing? Do you like my drawing? Oh my God. It's really been confronting. Really has. I have tried to still do it. Like, I'm still doing it. And I say try because there's part of me that's like, maybe I'll just turn the emails off. Why? I have literally had messages from people that have said, oh, I've just seen this lovely artwork drop into my inbox. I love it. Thank you. Like, it made me really, really but then instantly was going, oh my God, I'm bothering people. I'm taking up space. I'm too much. So, wow, what a journey. What a journey. And I am on day 5. Oh, why do we do it to ourselves? Because I'm on a journey to know myself, and so this is part of it. What fun. Shameless plug on the podcast there, and the book that I'm creating with the same name. Okay, so what was I saying about that I actually came on here to talk to? I don't know. Jeez. So apparently my brain not only can't remember that being an artist has been a lifelong dream of mine, and it's tried to convince me otherwise, but it's also trying to stop me from showing up and sharing daily, which is fun, right? Like, so fun when this stuff happens. But I am moving through it, and I'm doing my best to bring awareness to it and just to feel whatever comes up and to sit with it and not let it stop me. I mean, honestly, even as I say it, there's this feeling deep within me that's like, stop, it is not safe. It's not safe to show up. It's not safe to be visible. It's not safe to put your creativity out there, to put these little innocent doodles or this big magnificent artwork, like anything in between. It is not safe. Keep it shut down. Shut it down. Stop showing up. Stop talking to people about it. Stop sharing them. Who do you even think you are? Like, who do you think you are? Who wants to see your little doodles? How ridiculous. Like, it's not even any good, honestly. So yeah, that voice, I want to speak to that because I know that we all have it. Whether it is in a creative sense and it's showing up and expressing your creativity, or if it is just showing up and expressing yourself, literally just thinking that you want to do literally anything. If you are finding yourself struggling with those inner voices, demons is what I wanted to say then, yippering away at you and literally trying to convince you that this dream, this soul desire and this urge and the thing that lights you up and sparks joy is something you shouldn't do for XYZ, no matter what the reasons, I call bullshit on it. I really call bullshit. Like, it's a no. No, we're not listening. There's enough voices out there from others. And on that note, that's definitely something that I'm aware of, that, when I get my first hater, if I get your first person that goes, oh, that's not very good, or just says anything, even if it's constructive criticism, which don't get me wrong, I'm not asking for. If something like that came along, I don't know if it's just rejection sensitivity that really makes it feel so much bigger. But in general, that can literally derail me for so long. I've been showing up like this and as a creative doing photography, for literally over 20 years. And so I've had my fair share of people turning up and sort of saying negative things, or maybe they don't like it, or they've got an opinion on something. And I have built a thick skin to be able to deal with it, but it still activates that little voice inside that says, see, it's the truth. That's the truth, isn't it? And it's not. It's just showing you where your cracks are, where your wounds are, where your scabs are, that, you know, maybe you've been picking a little bit in your mind and thinking, yeah, it's true. And then you're going to have this example reflected to you where someone else says it. And it's an opportunity to either dig deep and say, hang on, right, do I believe that? Well, yeah, I do at the minute. Do I want to believe that? Did it make me feel any good? No. Do I see that that's potentially their stuff? Nothing to do with me, because we literally can't control what anyone says or thinks about us. But do we want to take it on? No. Okay. And that's what's happened to me. That's what's happened along my timeline of, yeah, just realizing that other people's thoughts and opinions don't matter. Sounds so savage, but they don't. They can't. Like, it's only me that I have to be happy with. It's only me that I have to hold accountable. It's only me that I have to care what I think and know that I'm doing the best I can and show up anyway. Like, as long as I'm showing up with love and integrity, minding my own business, you know, just doing me, then that's all that matters, right? So yeah, there's another slice of waffle for you today. I am really enjoying showing up. I am trying to call in more structure. It's giving me the ick a little bit and giving me a twitch. But I am trying to call in more structure. I'm trying to call in more what even is it? Routine. I hate that word. But I am trying to call it all in so that I can have a container to show up in, so that I know on those days when that voice is kicking off and saying, don't even show up, I know that I have things to show up for. I've got ideas. I'm looking over here because this is where my thing is printed on the wall. But I've got a plan, you know, like having a plan will help with those times when that voice is telling you not to bother, when you could choose procrastination instead of being vulnerable and showing up. And so I'm hoping, you know, as it stands now at this moment in time, 5 days into a creative challenge I've set myself, a day before what would have been my dad's birthday in the beginning of January, the dead of winter on a horrible rainy day, as it stands now, I hope that works. I hope it helps. I intend for it to, and I intend to show up with more structure, more I intend to show up with more structure. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it is right now. It's just allowing that structure to hold me and flowing within it in my creative craziness, creative chaos. So yeah, if you are enjoying being along for the ride, I'm going to do that thing that I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do it. I apologize now. I don't want to do it. But what I am going to say that is, if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe. Oh, it's horrible. But please, seriously, see, the resistance is strong, but please, it really makes a difference. Any bit of time that you've watched, if you can interact with it, if you can leave an emoji, a comment, like it, share it with someone else, all of these pieces really help, and it will help trigger me and activate me more and more into standing fully in my awesomeness. So if you want to help with that, that'd be great. Thank you very much. And if you are interested in following along, you can follow along on Patreon. It's free to join. There is a paid sort of membership that's almost like a buy me a coffee, that you can literally just pay £5 a month to support me. And with that, you get early access to these vlogs, which is amazing. And I'm hoping to add a few other little sort of perks and benefits in there as well. But for now, without putting too much pressure on myself, it's just a lovely way that people can just show their care and support. So if you want to do that, that would be amazing. I'd be so incredibly grateful. And yeah, I've scared myself enough that I'm going to go now, and sending you all so much love, and thank you for watching. Big love.